Good morning, everyone. So I've decided to make a little short video about some facts. Fact number one, this is my lung test. Fold it over, there's some information, but anyway, right there is the blue and red line. The blue line is my lungs before breathing medication. The red line is after breathing medication. Obviously, I breathe better with medication. Thank you. Except for I'm tired of taking so much medication and putting it into my lungs, okay? So anyway, and yes, this is mine. If you want to read my name there, you can. Okay, there. All right, so I've been diagnosed with COPD. I was diagnosed back when I was 32. I'm now 56. My COPD is wanting to go from stage 2 to stage 3. I do not want to be oxygen dependent. I have worked very hard at recovering what lung capacity I've had since I got ill 2 years ago and was put in the hospital. Okay, couldn't breathe. Oxygen levels dropped down in the 80s. It was not good. Do I still struggle with the nicotine addiction? Yes, every day. But do I know what it does to me? Oh yeah, I do. I live with it every day too. Okay, so here it is. All right. The latest thing has been, vapes. They're trying to convince you all that it's a safe way to distribute your nicotine addiction. Okay? It's not. In fact, there are younger and younger people developing lung diseases that it took years for tobacco-laced nicotine to develop in adults. At least 25 or more years it takes before you can end up with COPD, emphysema, cancer, or any of that stuff, okay? For me, myself, both my parents died from lung cancer. My mother was 54, my biological father was 32. They don't think he died from cigarette smoking. There might be more that contributed to his death. Either way, I was preconditioned in my lungs not to be healthy. All right? Of course, I smoke. Or should I say did smoke. Do I break down every now and again? Oh, yeah. But I'm at the point now where, I can't do it. Okay, just even walking into a Candle, Bed Bath & Beyond smelling factory or whatever, I can't breathe in those places anymore, okay? So that's taboo. What I do want to know, I do want people to know, is these vapes are really starting to bother me because there's a lot of kids that are using them and they think they're safe. And there's a lot of ex-cigarette smokers who think they're safe. But you're not. What you don't understand is I'm old enough to know that back 50 years ago, okay, when I was 6 years old, the tobacco industry was not selling enough tobacco, okay? They weren't selling enough. So what they do, they laced it with nicotine, a very highly addictive drug. Why? To sell more cigarettes. So my question is, there wasn't much data as far as cancer linked to tobacco smoking, just pure tobacco, or was cancer linked more to the nicotine-laced tobacco? We need to ask ourselves those things, people. The tobacco company, the big tobacco company, does not want to lose its business, and it's losing it bad, okay? So it's looking for a whole nother generation of kids to grow up to be nothing more than adults who smoke. Okay, I'm reading how more and more kids are getting COPD, emphysema. There was a kid that was put in the hospital recently with his lungs so congested that he had to be put on a ventilator. Okay, that's not good. You guys are too young. I guess my message for you all is stop. And if you're a former cigarette smoker who's vaping, you're fooling yourselves. It's not the tobacco as much as it is that chemical, that nasty little drug that the big tobacco companies put in all your vapes, okay? And as far as the other vapes that are out there, as far as the marijuana vapes and stuff, most of those are butane. Okay, I've smelt them before. I have people around me that use them. It's not good, okay? So let's stop all that. Please, stop. In the meantime, I'm trying to raise money to fix my lungs. Why? Because I want to live long enough to make sure that my message to everyone out there: don't believe the big tobacco companies. They are fooling you. If you think you're better off using a vape over a cigarette, you're wrong. In fact, you're probably worse off. It's now been over, what, 10 years almost since the vapes have come out? Well, we're starting to see the result of what happens. It's not good. So please stop. Use Chantix. Use the nicotine patches. Use gum. I don't know, whatever it takes. Stop, please. Before you get to this point, your lungs can re-heal themselves if you quit smoking. Period. No vapes, no tobaccos. Anyway, I'm not here to harp, but I am here to bring awareness. Common lung diseases. Let's go with that, okay? Common lung diseases. There are 25 million people in the United States alone that have a lung disease. 25 million. There is 14.8 of them that are adults with COPD, right? Okay, and then there's 12 million that will never be diagnosed. Young people, you are going to be those statistics later if you pick up smoking of any kind. Okay? Don't do it. I know there's a lot of realities and myth about these vape cigarettes. They're lying to us, people. Big Tobacco is not involved in making e-cigarettes. All major tobacco companies now make e-cigarettes. In less than 10 years, Big Tobacco will sell a majority of the e-cigarettes to the United States. That's a lot. Don't fall for it. Okay? So, let's get back to what I'm doing. What I'm doing is raising money to hopefully slow down the process of my lungs, which are wanting to go from stage 2 to stage 3, where you become more oxygen dependent and you can't do what you normally would do. For me, I walk a lot at my job. I love what I do. I would trade my job for anything. Chronic bronchitis, emphysema, these type of things have a treatment. 95% of the patients who have already received it, but this is, of course, information I get from the American Lung Association. Does it say it there? Yeah. Anyway, Lung Health Institute. That's it. Okay, so the Lung Health Institute has sent me information as to what can help and what cannot. Yes, breathe. It takes a little bit sometimes just to do that simple little thing for me. What's my message today? Don't smoke. You won't have to be where I'm at. Well, what's the good message? Is now you've been informed that the vapes are a big lie from the big tobacco companies. Don't trust them. Don't trust them at all, please. They've lied to us for over 50 years, and they'll try to get another 50 out of this next generation before we all wake up and realize that nicotine is not good for you. It does all kinds of nasty things. And now, if you'd like to follow me, you go to my YouTube page. The more subscribers I have, then YouTube will start setting up commercials and I can make money off these videos, which is nice because I'm looking to raise money. I'm looking to raise $11,000 just for the lung treatment, where they take my cells and shake them up, put them back in me, and it deals with the inflammation of my lungs. I haven't smoked for several years. I started quitting when I was 32, after taking care of my mother, who died from lung cancer. That was a hard time, watching your mom die from lung cancer. Always tell everybody, if you want to know what it's like to die from a lung disease, take a big breath in and hold it for as long as you can, and don't let it out, period. Oh, by the way, be sitting down or laying down when you do this, because that's what she did. As far as my COPD, which is advancing, take an ACE Band-Aid and wrap it as tight as you can around your chest, and then try to inhale. That's what it feels like every day for me. I want my lungs. I quit smoking a long time ago because of my mother. Have I fallen off the wagon? Oh yeah, because we're dealing with nicotine. It's addicting. Especially when I get stressed out. That's when it really, really, really hurts. Or it really, really affects me, I mean. But I'm telling you right now, no more. No more. Okay? I need my lungs. I love what I do. You've seen a few of my videos. Some of my kids have gone wild on these videos and just post them all over the place, and I love you for it. For getting the word out there. Every little bit helps. I want this done soon, so let's really push it, okay, kids and folks? And if you know someone with a lung disease, or you know somebody who's still smoking, or who has taken up vapes, show them this video. Because the reality is, you're going to be where I'm at in 20 years or less. Especially with these vapes. They're not even close to the cigarettes. They're worse. So anyway, I'm looking to raise money because I want to go get this treatment here at the Lung Institute in Arizona. You can find me at https / I don't know, helpmylungs.com. Anyway, can you see this? HTT, not HH. HTTPS, okay? / dots, helpmylungs.com. I have terrible handwriting. Wasn't quite prepared for this. I got a little gone off on the tobacco companies and all that, and I'm sorry for that. But my main objective is to make you all aware of what they're doing. This is a treatment just to slow it down. And as long as I get this treatment and I stay at the activity level I'm at now, I will be happy for another 10 to 15 years. Because then I'll be what? 60? Oh, I'll be 67, pushing 70. I need my lungs. I love these kids. So help if you can. And if you can't, at least tell somebody who has the lung disease to follow me on YouTube at Julie Worley. Okay? And if you can't do it there, go to my website. And there'll be a news feed there of these videos, and you can watch them there. Until then, stay strong, stay tough, don't smoke vapes or cigarettes, or even your marijuana. because of where I live. Heck, it's all over the United States. Who were you kidding? We still don't know all those facts either. Besides that, there's other ways to get that in your system without inhaling it, okay? Donate, because I'm looking to find out how good this treatment is, this cellular treatment. If it's as good as I hope it is, I plan on sharing that with you folks. And for those who have quit smoking, it might be worth your money, okay? Anyway, have a blessed day. See y'all later. Bye.